The Loyalists. You've returned to the Hound's Pit pub to pick up the trail of your old allies and find out where they've taken out Emily. I was kind of wondering about this place. It seemed like it was a whole level in its own right, so I'm unsurprised to find out that we're going to play it, although the circumstances were a bit of a difference. What you doing?
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed, except for Samuel. He seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river shortly before the killing began. He was smart enough not to come ashore, but I'll bet he's still out there. Looking for you is my guess. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that.
Wow. So, everyone's a monster. Period. Including all the people we worked for.
When the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hid her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was right. I guess they talked about it. And they started to worry they'd get executed for all that they'd done, going after the Lord Regent and his allies. I suppose it's why they've poisoned you too. I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
Well, shit. Everyone... So not everyone was in on the game. This was... it was just the people who explicitly betrayed me that were betraying me, and everyone else was just as much caught off guard, and they're all being executed one by one, probably because they worked with Corvo in the first place, and them knowing that we all worked with Corvo is problematic, because then... oh, hello. I'm just gonna take all these then. If everyone knows that we worked with oh yeah, the abandoned apartment door. We can use that now. We've set that up before. Since they knew about Corvo, they all had to die for that plan to work, because they couldn't get out that Corvo was actually being used by these people to take out the existing Lord Regent and everybody.
Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness. I don't think the Admiral actually knew I existed.
They left in great haste, scattering like insects, eager to bore into the
I can hide here for as long as it takes. Seems that no one is safe when a man is that close to a prize like the throne.
Emily banged her head in the confusion. They dragged her crying into the waiting boat. She called your name. She is a seamstress in a shop frequented by the wealthy. The common woman. She fears the Abbey and the plague. All she wants is to lay herself down in the middle of Froling Street and await death. There is nothing common about the work she does every day. She starves so that her children can have bread.
What? These statements don't make sense at all, do they? Does she have children? Did we set that up at all?
The fabric of the city is made of stuff such as she. She has only one dress and wears it to tatters. The common folk, simple-minded, selfish, but they can be kind. If only she had a coin for every time she stubbed her toe. The common woman, she fears the Abbey and the plague.
I could be wrong, but I think it stopped playing dialogue that was actually related to her and more just like generic common woman dialogue. I don't know if she has children. And is she a seamstress? I thought she was like the maid basically at this place. I didn't know if she was necessarily sewing anything. I don't know if she's starving on anyone else's behalf, and I don't know if she really plans on laying down in the middle of the street and dying either. I don't know if any of those statements just made much sense, honestly. That was weird. Alright.
I was only a kid at the last location. Didn't even make it to tonight. Look at this mess. Relax. One of the officers said he was dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand the criminal mind. I hear they had to hide the Caldwell girl from him the whole time they were working with him. I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
The criminal mind, huh? So what's he doing now?
Waiting. He's probably watching us right now. With that crazy mask on. Creeping closer and closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo anyway? Who's he got up against? A couple of high overseers, a couple of noblemen? He could never stand up to men with our training.
Well, now I do hope he shows up. I want to see you run crying for the cover of the tall boys out back.
Like you were, the other night.
What was I supposed to do, stand there and get hit by rocks?
They were just kids.
They were a gang. I hope Lord Regent Havelock sends the tall boys in to level the place. It's gonna be a new era.
Having a 10-year-old on the throne isn't gonna cure the plague.
High Overseer Martin says it will. He says we were cursed when the Empress died by Corvo's black magic, and the rats are never gonna leave until we had a real Caldwell back. He says the outsider follows Corvo around.
There's some curse on this city, that's for sure. I'm still trying to forget working in the flooded district.
Don't remind me. Before we go, I'm gonna stash a few bottles of wine from the cellar. Take them out of here with us.
Just make sure Corvo's not hiding down there first. Maybe you're right about that guy.
Weird. Zooming in actually makes your hearing better. How does that work exactly? Sure. Sure. Alright, so that's the setup. That was the setup side area that we talked about before, and now we've come in through that.
Dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense? Blow off.
Oh, I thought they were gonna really start a whole new. Oh crap! Thought I might be safe in that one starting area, but no. Even there, I can get detected by the tall boy. Sorry. Just keep your head down. But yeah, I'm not sure, but I think I might have been playing random townsperson dialogue instead of anything related to the specific character. Is that so? Oh, they are right down there, huh? What are they reacting to right now? Oh yeah? Keep saying that, perhaps? Well, they're very, very dense around this location after what happened. Thankfully, I think you can't be seen leaning. I think leaning just doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't get you spotted, I mean. Yeah. I should be super in plain sight right now, but no one's noticing me. And I think that's just because leaning doesn't count towards your visibility hitbox or whatever we want to call that.
Oh, I'll find you.
That's so, buddy. And Havelock and Emily. Emily's obviously the biggest priority. Gotta get her out of here.
Coward got away.
Yeah, the fact that everyone got executed because they were cowardly about their own plan, and this entire game was just about them lazily seizing power by just getting somebody vaguely powerful and capable to do all their work for them and then trying to poison him, makes them really just as bad as everybody that they sent us after. They were all around shitbags. And now I feel bad about doing that duel because I was doing it on behalf of people that aren't worth doing a duel on behalf of. Alright, so we do not have a lot of this stuff left. That's problematic for me. But I could use a bit of clearance because we're surrounded a little bit. Ah, shit. I was trying to make it count. Ah, no.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Shh, quiet, quiet.
I'll find you.
Well, if nothing else, I'm somewhere new.
Wall
Didn't quite go as planned, and Jesus Christ, I killed all of my supply. Wow, okay, yeah, doing slow-mo is dangerous for your ability to continue to use powers.
Until the proper authorities decide his sentence.
Anyone up here? Trying not to use my sight because I'm so low on power. Oh, there's one. Don't suppose you could just... Are they shooting something right now? Don't suppose you could just calmly and politely, like, go look somewhere else real quick. Please. Pretty, please. Alright, well. I'm tired of dealing with you. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that at all. Do I only have 6 shots? 3 shots? That's not good news either. Alright. One more down. Uh-oh. That's not Emily, that's a note. Remember before when I mentioned a special drawing I was working on for you? This is it. I don't know where you went, but I hope you get back to see this and like it. I'd like to take it to Dunwall Tower with us. Everyone's acting strange tonight. Samuel was whispering to Callista about a flame launcher that she was supposed to use to call him. He told her to lock the door to my old tower. I heard the Admiral tell the others we are leaving tonight for a place called the Lighthouse on King Sparrow Island. I hope you get back before then, Emily. Oh, she did not have any idea what was up, unfortunately. Is there something up here? Whoa. Oh, that's my bed tossed up against the wall. Weird. Okay. It looks so much like a ladder. I'm like, I can hop on that. So here's the drawing. It's Emily drawing Corvo over the course of a whole bunch of pieces of paper. It almost looks like the artwork of Salt and Sanctuary, honestly. Yeah, I thought I could climb up that to go over the wall. Alright, so there's Callista. There's Havelock. And somewhere around here there's a rune. Let's do some old school stealth. Just leaning around corners for a bit to try to conserve our petty supply of power. No one around? Alright, so Callista's right across here. The rune's down there in the workshop. I don't see anyone watching this overhead path. So I think I can just make my way across without much trouble. Hey, Callista. It's Callista, it's Corvo.
Corvo, I can't believe you're alive. They killed everyone, Corvo. Killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they left. I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe.
Ooh. Glad I came here.
His talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you.
Letter Callista. Or to Callista. Callista, fret not. I believe there is still hope for Emily and Dunwall. I don't believe Corvo is gone. I'll be searching the river for him, but if you catch wind of him, shoot up a flare using the launcher I placed in Emily's tower, and I'll make my way back as quickly as I can. Keep this tower locked, and take care of yourself. Emily is going to need you when this is over. So despite it having to get dumped, Samuel's still looking for me, and he's still planning on working with me.
Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him. The city watch is everywhere out there. But I don't even care if they find me anymore. I saw Samuel on the river earlier. I'm sure he'll take you to Emily. One last trip, I expect.
Havelock.
I had one job. Take care of Emily. I tried as best I could.
Alright, you bastard.
I can't go with you. I'll be okay here. Just go.
It's pretty fucked that just everyone's dead. I wonder if the guy in the workshop alive? There's Samuel down there. Alright. We'll get around to that. There's a bit of a comeuppance that's waiting to happen. On top of the whole ruin situation. Can I open these up? Inoperable. Aw, I want to rip out all their shields. Oh right, this is the locker. This is the workshop, is why. Sure. Go ahead and update a save because we've done a few things. There we go. I got a few different ways to get inside the workshop. Wasn't there like a top access up here?
I'll write to her again. She has to see reason.
Just hope the tall boys don't see me up here. I think there's an entrance around the corner, but I need to watch out for the tall boy patrolling around. How are we doing on potions now? Back up to 2. Still not great.
We got someone skulking around.
It's right there. Is that tall boy gonna see me here? Oh yeah, he is. Did I go out of range?
Look out. We got someone skulking around.
Okay, that's bad. Oh. Did it see me or not? It's now attacking the wall, like any reasonable robot man would do. Did he get it out of the system? Oh. Level of alertness is all over the place. Could I just jump up there and grab that? I wonder if you could just grab the whale oil out of that thing. Oh, he's still there. He's persistent. There we go. Oh, the window's not open at all. There's like nothing open around here. How do I get inside? There we go.
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which you might have pointed out at the time. But it's pointless to hold a grudge. I want to ask you...
About the elixir, yes. And I need to discuss your tonic. Why have you not tried the homeopathic solution?
And where am I to find the subjects? I can't recruit from prisons as you do. But it's forced me to work with another agent derived from...
The river crusts, yes. I'd guessed as much. But I think our approaches may reinforce each other.
Oh, they're hiding.
This is what we've been lacking thus far.
They're hiding under tables. I'm like, where the hell are they? So they must be taking refuge here too if this place is all locked up. Okay. Hi everyone.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Return the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time before they put an end to us. We can get this device working, or you can go out and remove our enemies one by one, whichever you think is best.
We got a prowler on.
Well, we got reasons to prioritize saving these two. They literally make the health and mana potions in this game that keep me functioning. And also, wow, nobody here was really like part of the rebellion. Pretty much every important character was actually duped also. So, I guess I guess maybe they did this in an attempt to almost add like legitimacy to the whole thing. Like, if you have everybody think that this whole thing's genuine and nobody's in the loop about the betrayal plan, then it all feels genuine to Corvo and stuff, because there's no one that can really blow it if no one else knows either. But it also means that Havelock better be real comfortable with his new military friends that were just working for his enemy, because all of his old friends aren't going to be working for him anymore. And that seems awfully problematic.
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Who's shouting? Are you in this room? Oh shit! They are in that room.
Look sharp. We got a prowler.
Maybe that's why that one music chime happened at one point, was maybe because of the sound. Maybe it happened because they found the body. Who's alive still, by the way? Just dealt with a bit. Just gotta find a way to Havelock. Havelock's old room.
Let's see what happens if I get another crack at this guy. Why is no one making rounds over here?
This better not be a joke.
There's Havelock's old room. Alright. Don't mind me, just getting a little mixed up on some buttons or something.
Rats into everything.
Thank God for being able to see through walls. Oh, here it comes. Gotcha. There we go. Didn't know if he was going to come towards us or not, but we made that work, didn't we? Ooh! Okay, okay. Hi, how you doing? Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. That was an accident, mostly. Is anyone coming? No one heard you? Cool. Alright, cool. I can work with that. There's the blueprints. No. Not the bottle. Not the bottle. That little potion over there. Could sure use one of those. Thank you. That's not the type I was hoping for, but sure. Nope, that's the outside. Making it count while I've got this vision thing on. See if I can spot anything interesting. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, we got in and out more or less. Just gotta go up a few floors and get out of here before this one wears off, and we'll conserve a decent bit of energy.
Just see what happens if I get another crack and look sharp. We got a prowler.
Yeah, we got a prowler. They're reacting to the body over and over again. Off I go. Just gotta get back inside. Come on. Get down. There we go. I got the blueprint, everybody. Yep. This should deal with all the guards, right? Oopsie. Here are the blueprints. Yep. Oh yeah, we could try vendoring.
I'll do what you want, but ask quickly.
This might be my last chance. Pistol explosive shot. Jeez. Okay. Just stock up on sleep darts real quick, if you don't mind. And some remedies, how about that? There we go. That fixes that problem. Pistol upgrades, sword crossing. More effective at locking blades and pushing against an enemy. Spring razor traps if I really want to obliterate somebody. Short range and spread. I'll probably just buy upgrades because I can, right? What else am I going to do with my money? So, pistol upgrade. And a few other variations show up here. Explosive shot. Accuracy. Accuracy. Reload. Do I still have money? I still have more money, jeez. Just make the pistol comically effective. Sure. And there goes all my money. And I still have enough for 3 more remedies if I, for some reason, feel the need for that. Alright. This feels like my last chance to spend money, really.
Astonishing! The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, merely rendering our enemies unconscious. Or they can be reduced to ashes.
What is your opinion, Corvo? As you wish, Corvo. We will be far away before any of them regain their senses. All is ready, Corvo. All that remains is plugging in a whale oil tank to power it. Will you do the honors?
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Look out, we got a prowler.
That makes it just a tad darker if you choose the one to get rid of them all, because then they make sure that you're the one that pulls the trigger personally on executing everybody at once, with the single most lethal act of possibly the entire game. It goes in here, right? No?
We got a prowler on the loose.
Here? No? Here. Do I have to go upstairs? Maybe it's on the roof? Oh, that is the place I saw before, okay. Good. There we go. Oh! I mixed up drop button with the throw button. Alright, well, let's do that again. Calmly and quietly. Just pretend nothing's going on outside. God damn it. That sure happened, huh? I'm sure everything's fine. Everything's fine. Just pretend nothing went wrong. There we go. Put it down.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations. It defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall's security for a century.
Well, that seems like a nice find then. So that's it? Just KO on everybody? Without without it being a mass slaughter button? Is anyone awake anywhere? Is that the guy I personally knocked out? There's no patrol up here right now? Okay. We'll see if anyone shows up as I go around. Oh, Havelock, I'm coming for you. I wonder, this probably is listed as like an optional objective, isn't it? That's the wrong button. Oh yeah. So find Havelock or some clue to his plans. I get the feeling he's not going to be here, huh? It probably will just be his clue to their plans. They kind of blow the reality of that the moment they have the objective say find Havelock or some clue of his plans. Pretty much narrows it down to the idea of like, oh yeah, it's just going to be like a paper. Because we're going to find Havelock in the next mission, probably. Yep, that's just like a paper. People seem like they might be dead around here. Hello. Don't need any of that. What have we got here? Orders to the guard. Captain Manning, we've tracked the conspiracy to the Hound Pit's pub. Search the premises for the natural philosophers Piero Joplin and Anton Sokolov. Do what you must to secure all materials related to the enhanced arc pylon that they have been constructing. Question them thoroughly, and once you are certain you have everything they know of the pylon, execute them both. Bring the pylon to me, along with his papers and recordings. They may be two of the greatest minds of our age, but they're also traitors who conspired with Corvo to bring down this empire. I'm keeping Princess Emily Caldwin with me out the lighthouse on King Sparrow Island until we are certain that Corvo and his fellow conspirators have been properly dealt with. Lord Regent Havelock. What a scumbag. What a scumbag. So yeah, Emily's at the tower, as expected, and he was going to execute two of the greatest scientists of our time for cooperating with him. Like, they're not, like, technically traitors to the government, but, like, he literally worked with him in said organization. It's like, and it's in a weird, twisted way, like, he's almost a bigger villain than any of the other characters, because he's just as bad, but also, wormed his way into a revolution only to be just as bad and betrayed all the people that helped him.
Thought I'd find you here. It never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do.
Granted, I talked about how I talked about how Havelock might be worse and stuff like that, but just to be clear, the guy who invited a plague that destroyed all of our society, probably king of that hill. We're going to King Sparrow Island. That's where they're taking Emily.
Good. Then it's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Alright, so 2 bodies were found, but no one was dead. Didn't kill anyone. Check. No, definitely not Ghost, though. We knocked everybody out with the arc pylon. We found Emily's drawing. Found the 1 rune. Not much else going on there. Even the coin total was only 300. So easily the shortest mission of the entire game. But what comes next? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I hit shift instead of enter. Whoops. Those are right next to each other.